What's up, y'all? It's your boy Shazna. Alright, so today I'll be doing an overview slash review for Dragon Ball Super Volume 15 and 16. Straight off the bat, I'll just say that this Moro arc and then starting of a new arc is a must pick up. I think it's the best Dragon Ball has been since Dragon Ball Z for me. I'm gonna get to it more in depth, more in detail, but I'm really a fan of the series right now. I've been collecting since the beginning, but I was, Dragon Ball is part of my DNA, so anything and everything I'll be reading and watching. But this was impressive. This is where I feel like Dragon Ball Super has finally hit its stride and it's working and it's exciting. So it seems like there's lots to come, and I'm not really following much of what's actually happening in Japan. Obviously, they are more advanced. So I think if you're watching this, there will be spoilers. Let's get this started with Volume 15. It's a really dope cover. I've been quite impressed with the covers lately. That's the front. Let me show you guys the spine. Hold on a sec. Oh, there we go. The spine. And then we got the back. All right, so now let's jump in it. Goku's mopping the floor with him. We already know. The art is fantastic. Man, Goku, when Goku goes Ultra Instinct, he looks absolutely badass. Obviously, Goku's playing around. Unfortunately, for some, that didn't work well. But I must say, okay, oh man, look at this. That's what I'm talking about right there. See, look, that is badass. Goku looking shredded, looking dope. The wind on the hair. The art has been really, really consistent throughout the Moro arc. It's been really, really impressive. This right here. This right here was sick. Light work. Absolute light work right there. Man, the way they draw the action, it's so easy to follow. It's very exciting. I really love everything about it. And this conclusion was quite creative in my opinion. But I'll get to the controversial point of this whole thing. And yeah, okay. So the idea behind Goku giving Moru the senzu bean. Okay, so this is where I don't listen. I think there's a very divided audience when it comes to this. When will Goku learn from his mistakes? He always does that. But to me, that's who Goku is. Just like Superman, Goku's biggest weakness is his kindness. The kindness always, gets the best of him. And once again, that is put on display. At the end of the day, no matter how powerful Goku gets, he's always going to be that dude, right? He's always going to give a chance to the enemy to somewhat change their minds. Does it make sense? Not necessarily, but Goku doesn't operate that way. He has so much empathy, and I think having that being part of his character makes it interesting. To be honest with you, it really is. It's a matter of whether you still buy it or not. Will we ever see a moment where Goku will offer the sense of being but doesn't actually end up giving it? Right? Maybe that could be an interesting arc, and they could explore that ideology and perspective. But so for me, when that happened, I was like, "Hey, that's Goku." Would I want him to do that? No, but that's that's Goku right there. But again, when you get past that, if you buy into it, if you don't, you can still get past it, in my opinion. But if you're okay with it, you understand that point of view, that ideology, if you buy it, you will really, really enjoy the conclusion, which I absolutely loved. And here, this was a cool moment right here. So right here, when Goku has this new form, I mean, it is Ultra Instinct, but some kind of an omen, and it looks absolutely badass. It looks absolutely badass. Man, look at the art. This is sick. I want to see this animated. How dope would this be? Like when they're gonna animate this, if whenever, I don't know if Dragon Ball Super will come back, but whenever it does, they better they better animate this on this level. They should take all of their time. Like I'm in no rush. When they make the anime for the rest of the story for Dragon Ball Super, I want them to take their time because there's so many cool visuals and action set pieces and characters, and I want them to do justice. Oh, look at this art. Man, I this is the moment, like this volume, because I was enjoying the Moro's arc, but usually Dragon Ball Super so far, the conclusion always been lackluster to me. You know, they never go all the way through. This was the first arc for me that constantly kept getting better and better and better, and it ends with a very high point that I absolutely love. Like this is my favorite arc since Dragon Ball Z, and it delivers in all cylinders for me. So let me know what y'all thought of the conclusion of the Moro's arc. So this volume ends with the start of a new chapter, a new nemesis, and a new story. And I thought it was very, very fascinating. I really like that they took their time telling this dude's story and where is he coming from. And I thought that was quite impressive and exciting. And this whole training sequence was really, really dope. Vegeta, I like the fact that Vegeta has his own thing that he's focusing on, and Goku got his own. I think that makes it exciting and interesting. I think it brings interesting dynamic to the fighting styles and what you can actually do moving forward. Alright, so that wraps the Morris arc and then starts a new one. So let me know what y'all thought of the conclusion of the Morris arc. Because I absolutely loved it. I bought into what they were going for. It totally worked for me. But let me know how y'all felt on the comments down below. Alright, so now let's get to Volume 16. This cover is absolutely badass as well. I love the way this looks. Goku doing his pose. You got Vegeta. And this new dude, I can't remember his name right now. That's the spine right there. Alright, so let's dive into this. That's a cool look. I really like the character design. I mean, it's not nothing necessarily unique or super creative, but he still looks pretty cool. Chapter 69, The Evolution of Planet Cereal. And I really like this character's origin. It's something that we can relate to, understand, because the mythology is so well built in. The like I like the idea of the past sins of the Saiyans coming back to hunt the current state, the current generation. I thought that was really, really an interesting take and an idea, and works because this nemesis, this villain, right, isn't really a villain. We see where it's coming from. He may potentially get lost in the power, but I really like the complexity of this character. Like how will Goku and Vegeta will handle this? This new arc could be super fascinating and something real special if they execute it right. That's my thoughts on it. It's really about that. This everything, the foundation is set for this arc. The foundation is so well built in, and here we're getting a character who can be an emotional threat, right? Not just somebody who wants to take over the world. There's an actual purpose behind his mission and his purpose. And I also really dig the way that, okay, this is not a character just born so powerful and he has it all, because then we would question where was he all along. He always believed that he wasn't strong enough to defeat Frieza, so it makes sense why he never showed up. And with this, I buy into the idea of, okay, now him being all powerful, it'd be something really interesting to explore. I really liked his look here. I think he looks really, really cool with the long hair. I'm like, damn, this is so sick. And then he cuts it though. Unfortunately, I really like this look. The whole Super Saiyan 3 kind of a look here. Super Saiyan 3 is one of my favorite looks that, that never really gets that much love. And I thought we were going to have like a villain, once again, quote unquote villain, with that look would have been really, really dope, but unfortunately we are not. He cuts his hair. But I really, really like the intensity of the character, the purpose of the character, the ideology behind what he's doing. And of course, he's lost in rage and revenge, and that is an exciting prospect to this whole Dragon Ball stories. Since Dragon Ball Z, the Frieza arc, for me personally, this may potentially have the most emotional depth and arc if executed well. Once again, it all comes down to how they're going to execute this narratively. I think Volume 17 drops in December. I'm really excited for this one. This is really cool. Chapter 72, Saiyans and Cerulean. This was a very, very exciting element. I love how fast paced everything is. We know what we are walking into when we buy these manga, right? We want exciting enemies, stories, fights, and also fast paced. And I'm really enjoying the pacing. I think, like I said, they really found a great rhythm right now with the whole execution of Moro's arc and the conclusion of it, and starting off with this new idea here. I think if they keep on the same level of quality and excitement and writing and execution, I think we got something real special on our hands right here. And the emotional connection here, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's a terminology that we haven't been really using in during this whole Dragon Ball Super stories, and this can definitely deliver that. I like how Goku's still like training, trying to be in the Ultra Instinct mode. It reminds me of during the Cell arc when Goku was in Super Saiyan mode and just doing mundane things. It reminds me of that period. So it's very interesting here. They kind of discover what's going on, and I love the moment when Vegeta finds out what is really going on. Who is this dude? What could this possibly be? Again, the art is fantastic. The action is incredible, super exciting, so well done. Here, when Vegeta realizes, right here, this right here, when Vegeta realizes, like, hold on a second, and then we get this wide shot, and then Vegeta's like, could it be? And that reaction, that composition, great. This is so good. Again, ooh, look at these shots, man. I always love, see, one of the things that I really also appreciated here, that Goku didn't go all the way to Super Saiyan Blue right away, right? He took his time. He went Super Saiyan, he went Super Saiyan 2. I wanted to see Super Saiyan 3. I mean, come on. I love the look of Super Saiyan 3, and we barely get it. And then he goes Super Saiyan Blue. But I like that better. Like initially, I hated the fact that Goku always went Super Saiyan Blue right away with anybody that showed up, right? Like it could be a nobody, and he would go Super Saiyan Blue and fight them. Like I mean, you can just beat those most of these people up in base form. Come on now. So I'm happy that here they're making the effort. They've been listening to us for sure. They've been listening to our complaints about the power levels and everything. But yeah, so that's where it ends, and that's where it begins, and it's very exciting and lots to come. So if y'all know where this is heading, whether it's exciting or disappointing, whatever it may be, do not let me know in the comments down below. So I just want to wait for December, and this new arc could be something really special if it's emotionally well executed, because there's so much meat here, so much history here, so much mythology here, and they could go far deep into this because it's complex. It's not simply a good versus evil ideology or theme or narrative. There's so much more to it, so much layers and complexity here, and that is something we haven't really been experiencing in Dragon Ball Super so far. And with this arc, I was super impressed. Coming off this, ending this strong, and then starting off with this incredible new arc, a potentially incredible new arc. I'm like, okay, this is it. Keep on the rhythm, deliver something special. You got it all. Everything is set up here. All the ingredients are here. It's all about how you put it all together. But with that said, that is my overall thoughts, overviews on Dragon Ball Super Volume 15 and 16. And if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and see you on my next one. Salute.